All right. So, Love and Hip Hop. This last episode, you know, karma is gotta be brewing up so much for April and Little Fizz. I honestly don't even believe they will last. I'll probably give it 2 months, maybe three, but I don't see this lasting at all. We all know why, because this relationship was built off of anger and revenge, I feel. Um, for April to even have gone through what she claims that she's went through with Omarion, as far as him not caring, not listening, not being a support, not even communicating with her with properly when it comes to co-parenting. They had to use an app. That's what April said. They had to use a parenting app. So for her to have been 90 pounds soaking wet, because after this whole Omarion situation, for her to literally date his bandmate and her friend's baby father, is just her literally watching Fizz do the exact same thing that she claims Omarion did to her. So there's something wrong up there. It's gotta be, because for these two to think that it's okay for them to date with this circumstance of the situation and be okay with it moving forward, it's as if they feel like they can do anything and karma can miss them. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely feel like something's wrong up there. But for April, for you to call Moniece a bad mother in any way is just laughable at this point. I mean, you were calling her a bad mom because she doesn't come to Cameron's games, and she gave a good explanation as to why. I mean, why would she want to be at his games when you guys are there and there's going to be negative attention towards her and her son? She doesn't want that. And if you guys were really paying attention when she said that her son was actually being bullied in his school by his classmates because of the shenanigans that his father and April have been doing and keeping up with in the media, has been giving other kids a reason to bully their son. But do they care? No. For you, April, to go outside and go to, what's her name, Moniece's house, and have Fizz drop you off, and for you to walk up to her door in coochie cutter boxer shorts and a tank top with no bra on, and you want to talk about respect, you want to talk about bad mothering. Your kids were there. Like, I just don't understand. And it's just like, if you're being inappropriate like this in front of us, for us to see, in front of those kids, like, what are you legit doing behind closed doors? Like, you're probably walking around with your clothes off, completely ass naked. Y'all probably fucking around the house. The kids are probably just running around and shit, just seeing stuff they're not even supposed to see at this age. It's just laughable for you to even have an opinion on it. Okay. If I was Moniece, from a couple of seasons ago, I'd have definitely smack the shit out of April, beat the shit out of April, because for her and everyone else to know that she has a what is it, a mental health issue, and you guys to continuously play on her emotions, is just so disgusting. And for Fizz to allow every single female he's ever dated to do this type of shit to Moniece is just so hateful. Like, he has to have some resentment or ill will towards her, because if he had ill will enough feelings to date Omarion's baby mother, then I just feel like he has enough to resent Moniece for whatever reason he has as well. Okay? Like, it's just crazy for like this whole situation to be playing out the way that it did, and for them to be the ones to lie about this whole entire relationship, and then to like try and sit down in this episode at the end in their new apartment and bitch, they live behind Moniece. Ain't that some shit? Like, that is so just trifling. So trifling. Y'all want to be seen. Y'all want publicity so bad. Like, literally out of every house you had to move behind Moniece, just like out of everybody y'all had to take each other serious. Like, whatever. But for you to be sitting down on the couch with Little Fizz in you guys' new apartment, bringing in toxic energy in April, you sitting here just running your mouth talking about why do we need Moniece? We don't need her in our lives. She's just toxic. And Little Fizz, you agreeing on it that Moniece is toxic, and you don't understand why you have to communicate with her. Like, bro, I have one good reason. Your son. Hello. Like, April, you are just a bad excuse for a woman. I'm not even gonna, like, sugarcoat that shit. You're a bad excuse for a woman, because for you to walk around here and disrespect yourself and other women is just, it's just crazy. Okay? It's crazy. Like, you and Little Fizz are both narcissists if you really break it down, because you guys don't see any wrong in what you do. You guys don't feel like you guys wouldn't want to be lied to like that. What if Moniece was fucking around with Omarion? Like, you would hate that. And it's not like Omarion's just sitting around upset about it, because he's unbothered. Like, but I'm like, I've heard like he's dating someone else that he's really interested in. And what if that girl turned around and did the same exact thing to you, April? Do you think we're gonna care when you come out and make videos about it, expressing your feelings? No, we're not gonna care, because you didn't give a fuck about somebody else. You didn't give a fuck about Moniece's situation and how she felt. So it'd be a real good piece of karma and a real good taste of medicine, a good taste of your own fucking medicine, for that to happen to you. But I'm not gonna wish that on anybody, because nobody deserves that. Nobody deserves that. But it's just a joke. Like, it's a joke. And you and Little Fizz aren't even dating anymore. Like, you have literally thrown your pussy up to everybody, the highest bidder, pretty much, whoever will give you money to sleep with you. Like, Little Fizz knew he made a mistake, but I just feel like you both knew. I feel like you both knew you made a mistake, but you were too far into it, so you both committed to seeing this shit out or something, because there's no other excuse. Like, you got Cam lying to his mother. You got Cam upset because you know what, Little Fizz, for you to even like being a grown-ass man and know that you and Moniece have a shared custody, and that on certain holidays you get Cam and on other holidays she gets Cam, and you knowing that this Christmas was supposed to be her holiday with Cam, you already knew this. For you to tell your son that you were going to take him to the snow, to see the snow, knowing that Moniece would have him, you pretty much just narcissistically set your son up to think that he's going somewhere with his dad, very exciting, that he doesn't know about yet. And when he went home to his mom to tell his mom about you taking him to see the snow, his mom had to let him know that, no, I have you this Christmas, and your father knew that. That little boy told his mom he hated her. Like, that is so sick. And you just don't care. You just don't care. You just don't give a fuck. You are truly an opportunist. You and April both are both opportunists. This isn't going to get you anywhere far at all. And Little Fizz, I don't see why you don't see, I don't see why you chose her out of everyone to like take seriously. And you have trust issues, because I've seen you on Marriage Boot Camp. You have trust issues. You wouldn't trust Tiffany, but you can trust April? What? That was your friend, like, that was your friend's girlfriend, his baby mother, like, and she dated you. You don't have trust issues with her? You don't think she's gonna do the same thing again to you? What if she dates one of your friends? Like, it's crazy. But like, I just don't really care for this union, for this relationship. And it's not because I'm hating, quote unquote, like as if what's her name, April, would say. I just don't care for it because it was foul how it was made, and it's foul how it's being played out. Okay.